Ganda mga ka-angel. Lillooet. Settle Lake. Ganda mga ka-angel. Yan! Ang Biscuit Basin na sumabog na geyser noong July.
So Canada immigration o Canada border po tayo mga Indian.
So yos.
Hola ho mga ka-angel. So we are here at Kamloops, British Columbia. Highway 1 in Kamloops is part of the broader Highway 1 Kamloops to Alberta 4-laning program to upgrade the Trans-Canada Highway to a modern 4-lane, 100km/h standard. Though this long-term effort will take decades. A specific city project is the expansion of the westbound Highway 1 off-ramp at Pacific Way, which added a second left turn lane to increase capacity and improve safety. The program covers the 338km of Highway 1 under provincial control between Kamloops and the Alberta border. On the right is the mighty Kamloops Lake. The lake is 1.6km wide, 29km long, and up to 152m deep. In prehistoric time, the lake was much longer, perhaps 20x, with adjacent silt cliffs defining ancient lake bottoms 100 meters higher than present water levels. At the outlet near Savona, a large tumbled rock gravel moraine indicates the toe of a glacier once melted away here. Kamloops Lake is relatively warm. It rarely freezes over in winter. Since the late 20th century, it has become an increasingly popular boating and recreational area. So Manga Ka Angel, we are heading to Lillooet, British Columbia to see the stunning view of the place. We will be staying there for one night and heading to Vancouver the next day. So mga ka-angel, we are approaching the city of Kamloops. Look at the sceneries and landscape, it's beautiful and it looks like the desert in Utah. So we are now at the city of Kamloops. Kamloops is a city in south-central British Columbia, Canada, at the confluence of the North and South Thompson Rivers, which join to become the Thompson River in Kamloops, and east of Kamloops Lake. The city is the administrative center for, and largest city in, the Thompson-Nicola Regional District, a region of the British Columbia interior. The city was incorporated in 1893, with about 500 residents. The Canadian Pacific Railway was completed through downtown in 1886, and the Canadian National arrived in 1912, making Kamloops an important transportation hub. Kamloops North Station is the first stop on VIA Rail's eastbound transcontinental service, the Canadian, while the Rocky Mountaineer and the Kamloops Heritage Railway both use Kamloops Station. With a 2021 population of 97,902, it is the 12th largest municipality in the province. The Kamloops census agglomeration is ranked 36th among census metropolitan areas and agglomerations in Canada, with a 2021 population of 114,142. The train on the right is the Canadian Pacific Railway. The Canadian Pacific Railway Company, CPR, was incorporated in 1881. Its original purpose was the construction of a transcontinental railway, a promise to British Columbia upon its entry into Confederation. The railway, completed in 1885, connected eastern Canada to British Columbia and played an important role in the development of the nation. Built in dangerous conditions by thousands of laborers, including 15,000 Chinese temporary workers, the railway facilitated communication and transportation across the country. It is a public company and it trades on the Toronto Stock Exchange and the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol CP. In 2020, CP reported $7.71 billion in total revenues.
A few moments later.
So mga ka-angel, we are approaching the town of Lillooet, British Columbia. Lillooet, British Columbia, is known for its rich Statham Sea Nation history, being one of the oldest continuously inhabited areas in North America, and its historical role as a major gold rush center. It's famous for its dry, hot summers, diverse landscape with trails for outdoor recreation, and being a producer of nephrite jade. Key landmarks include the Bridge of the 23 Camels, a testament to failed camel experiments during the gold rush, and the Miyazaki Heritage House, a historic home linked to a prominent Japanese-Canadian leader.
Yeah, ganda mga ka-angel, Lillooet na tayo. Yan, ayan, ang ganda ng paligid. Ganda ng mga kanyon, oh. Oh, may parang kanyon dun, oh. Ayan, ah. Tapos may railroad tunnel doon, oh. Yan. Ganda, ganda ng view dito sa... Okay, let's go! Ayan, oh.
Lillooet, British Columbia, is known as a historically significant hub for the gold rush and the traditional territory of the Statham Nation, with archaeological evidence of habitation for over 8,000 years. The town features several historical sites, such as the Bridge of 23 Camels, and is a destination for outdoor recreation, hiking, and fishing. It also holds a record for having a particularly dry climate, with an average annual precipitation of only 329.5 millimeter or 13 inches. Key facts and historical information such as the Fraser Canyon Gold Rush. Lillooet was a major center during the mid-19th century gold rush and was dubbed the largest town west of Chicago and north of San Francisco. The area is within the traditional territory of the Statham Sea Nation, with archaeological evidence indicating continuous habitation for over 8,000 years. The town was the starting point for the first road into the interior of British Columbia, the Caribou Wagon Road, which was a supply hub for the goldfields. It is one of Canada's hotspots and has a dry climate with minimal annual rainfall. The region remains a major source of nephrite jade. Records and unique features. Lowest precipitation. Lillooet's dry climate results in one of Canada's lowest precipitation averages, with only about 329.5 millimeters, 13 inches per year. Ancient inhabitation. The area is among the oldest continuously inhabited sites in North America. Largest town. Status. During the gold rush, it held the distinct status of being the largest town west of Chicago and north of San Francisco. So mga ka-angel, we are here at the viewing point and a Lillooet sign. We will be taking some pictures and videos, then we will be heading to our hotel. We will be staying here for one night, and we will be visiting Seton Lake tomorrow.
Kunin mo lang yung name. Kalimutan ko.
Tara, let's go.
So as you can see, the views are stunning, relaxing, and interesting. This is the beauty of British Columbia. It has a lot of beautiful sceneries and landscape. That's the reason why they called it beautiful British Columbia. The route was called Guaranteed Rugged because the name was inspired by a tourism slogan on a big sign in the town of Lillooet, British Columbia, which read, "Welcome to Lillooet, Guaranteed Rugged." Climbers who established the longest bolted rock climb in North America near the town decided to adopt the slogan for their route. The Guaranteed Rugged route is the longest bolted climb on the continent, located in Marble Canyon, a limestone formation near Lillooet. So mga ka-angel, we are approaching the downtown area. We will show you Taiji views and what you can see along the streets. On the right is the kilowatt sculpture, and was created by local artist Saul Terry to recognize the role of hydroelectricity in the community. On the left is going for Whistler, and the right is Lillooet town proper. There's a welcome sign Lillooet on the left. Wow, the views are stunning and beautiful. Mile 0 of the Caribou Road. Lillooet was designated Mile 0 of the Old Caribou Road, a supply route for miners traveling to the Caribou and Fraser River goldfields. From 1858 to 1863, thousands of gold seekers passed through here. Chinese miners came to the area to rework old mining claims and made significant finds, particularly along Cayush Creek in the 1880s. The piles of washed rocks they left behind can still be seen along the Fraser River. Mangaka Angel here is the downtown area. During World War II, Lillooet was the site of self-support internment camps for Japanese Canadians, including one at East Lillooet. Dr. Masajiro Miyazaki, a Japanese-Canadian internee who became the town's coroner and a respected community figure, was awarded the Order of Canada. His former home, now the Miyazaki Heritage House, serves as a cultural center. Miners came by the thousands from the coast to the interior in 1858 during the Fraser River Gold Rush, traveling up the Harrison, Lillooet, Anderson, and Seton Lakes to the present site of Lillooet. Governor James Douglas ordered the construction of a trail from Port Douglas on Harrison Lake to Lillooet. The Royal Engineers supervised the construction and miners were contracted to build it. Lillooet became Mile 0 on the original road to the Caribou, until the Caribou Road from Yale was completed to Clinton in 1863. Then Yale obtained the status of Mile 0. Although the roadhouses north of Clinton, such as 70 Mile House and 100 Mile House, take their distances from Lillooet. Chinese rock piles. Piles of rock, some over 12 feet high, can still be found along the Fraser River near Lillooet. This is our Hotel Mangaka Angel.
The next day.
So Mangaka Angel, we are heading to history-rich Lillooet Old Bridge. As you can see, the surroundings are stunning. The old Lillooet Suspension Bridge, constructed in 1913, served as a key vehicle crossing for decades before it was converted into a pedestrian-only bridge. Located on the historic Gold Rush Trail, it offers unique facts and records from its history. Built in 1913, the bridge was constructed to provide a stable, all-weather link over the Fraser River, connecting Lillooet with the area's rural population and resource extraction industries. It succeeded less reliable methods of crossing the river, such as the cable ferries that were previously used in the area. The bridge is considered Mile 0 of the Gold Rush Trail, serving as the gateway to the historic route that miners took during the Caribou Gold Rush of the mid-19th century. The old suspension bridge was eventually replaced by the Bridge of the 23 Camels in 1981, which was built to handle modern vehicle traffic. So Mangaka Angel, we arrived here in the old bridge. We will take some videos and pictures, then we will be heading to Seton Lake.
Yun! Old bridge.
After the new bridge opened, the old structure was preserved and converted for use as a pedestrian walkway. The wooden deck and steel suspension cables of the old bridge, along with its history, have made it a notable landmark in the region.
Ganda, Lillooet. May barko.
Modern-day records. Visitors to the bridge today are met with stunning views of the Fraser River and the surrounding mountains, which form the backdrop for this historic structure. It is often reviewed online as a worthwhile stop for anyone visiting Lillooet. Try to visit this place, as the old bridge in Lillooet is worth visiting for its historical significance, picturesque views of the Fraser River and surrounding mountains, and as a feature of the local Golden Mile of History Heritage Tour. So we are heading to Seton Lake, one of the most beautiful and visited lake in the area. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, follow, and share. And we will keep exploring different places and attractions, and we will share it to you. Don't forget my channel Discovery Angel, and you will be updated with my latest videos. We have past videos when we went to USA, you can check it out. We have videos in Colorado State during fall season, and it's beautiful. We visited Aspen, Colorado, one of the most expensive ski area in North America and the whole world. The area is very colorful. Just scroll my channel and you will see our videos in USA and Canada. We have videos in California, Arizona, Utah, Wyoming, particularly in Yellowstone. We went also in Las Vegas and some part of Nevada, Washington, and many videos. Once again, thank you for watching. Until next video.